And welcome to the game, everybody. Glad you've joined us. Some AA baseball from the Texas League on tap for you. It's the San Antonio Missions taking on the Corpus Christi Hooks. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Our starter in this one, number 50. Here's what you need to know at home. He's got 4 pitches to choose from on the mound, and we'll see how he mixes and matches as the game goes on. If he can get through the lineup the first time using just 2, maybe 3 of them, he'll have a better chance to work deep into this one and hold something back for later. Ready to go. Now up, Albert Fabian. And he grounds it to the right side. Bastidas whips it to first. 1 out.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at the lineup.
Number 90.
Next to hit, Ethan Salas.
That's a ball.
1 out and the base is empty. Puts this one in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. And a base hit.
Batting third, center fielder, number 14.
Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Joshua Mears.
Oh!
Here's the 1-0 offering. Took that one, but it's wise to lay off pitches in that location in situations like this. Don't want to bounce into the double play. Next offering is upstairs. To short, could be 2. Slings to second.
He's out.
Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. Midway in the first, no score. Welcome back. And on the hill, Henry Baez. Now it's the second baseman, Jesus Bastidas.
Second baseman,
Bastidas stands at 5 feet 8 inches, 26 years old, and he's a native of Venezuela.
Strike. Woo.
Next one's fouled back. Good eye there. What a take with 2 strikes. Got him.
That's 3.
1 gone, bottom half of the first. And here at the plate, Luis Baez. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Center field, Mears. And there's 2 away. Take a look at this lineup.
Batting third, first baseman, number 4.
Base is empty with 2 out. And now the first baseman, Luis Encarnacion.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Now a fly ball to right center. Tracks it down for the out. That ends the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. From yard waste to roadkill, there's no mess that Blank's disposal service can't help you with. Call today to help clean up the mess in your life. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that.
Ball. Ball, inside.
And fires in a heater at 95. Struck out looking for the backwards K. And quickly 1 away in the 2nd inning. A lot of hitters will look out over the plate to the outer half with 2 strikes, and they're less able to react on a good fastball in. That might explain the batter taking strike 3 called here. So digging in, Kai Murphy.
Ball.
Here comes the 1-0. Bashes this one to deep left center. It's off the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double. Really strong, loud contact on that swing. It didn't have enough to leave the ballpark, but it's still a very nice double. And now the DH, Cole Roederer. Foul ball there. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. Snags it on the warning track.
Batting seventh, third baseman, number 37.
So up next, Gendry Rojas. Lines this one to left. And that'll do it. They strand one. Midway in the second, no score yet. We're back here at the ballpark. On to the bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Cam Smith. Swing and a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 1-2 offering. That one is foul. We'll see another. He didn't start his windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball. Two now. That's down and away.
2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch. Foul ball, it remains a full count. And the right-hander deals. On the ground to the left. In plenty of time to first.
Batting fifth, left fielder, number 71.
The left fielder getting ready to hit. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really... Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the
1
dirt.
ball, 2 strikes.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Pretty
2 balls,
far
2
inside
strikes.
and gets out of the way. That's towards center. Mears. That's out number 2.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, number 12.
Next up, Austin Deming.
Yes.
Plenty of zip on that fastball.
No
You can
ball,
hear it
1 strike.
sizzling, even from the press box. Looks sharp. The 0-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down and nobody aboard. Bottom half of the second inning. Right through there for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. We've played 2 innings. No score. All set for the start of this inning, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Ripken Reyes. Right down the chute. It's 0-1. Challenge pitch right down Main Street, and he got the take, so he's ahead 0-1. Nice pitching. This one is labeled. It one-hops off the wall. Might be trouble. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. With balls into the gaps like that one, hitters know they can think about extra bases and make that wide turn around first base. That's a great swing. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. And the batter will be the shortstop, Leodalis DeVries. Fastball for a strike. No outs and a runner on second. There's a strike. Hitter looks a little too passive against him right now, and he took advantage with 2 straight fastballs for strikes. Now the pitcher's in the driver's seat. A frozen rope. There to make the catch. Runner tags and will move up to third. Back to the top of the order here. Albert Fabian now at the plate. And a base hit, and they take the lead. Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Gap shots like that one are a really good indicator that a hitter is doing the little things right. Just trying to hit the ball hard with enough of a launch angle to get it over the infield, but not so high that it's a lazy fly ball to the outfield. Nice cut. One gone, runner at first. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Ethan Salas. And the 0-1 now. Now a laser to second, but caught for the out. I'm not sure how you react that quickly to a ball hit that hard. Fantastic reflexes to make that catch. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Joshua Mears. Hit into a double play the first time around. Here's a laser out to left. Makes the call and the grab. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. set for the bottom of the third, and now the center fielder, Zach Cole. I think he's got some good action on his two-seam fastball in this one. He's spotting it well to both sides and with good movement, too. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Pitcher and catcher obviously in sync right now, just rolling out there.
Number 1.
So digging in, Chase Jaworski. That one's in there. That's strike one. Home team down by 1. Here in the back end of the third inning. He didn't start his windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a curve through for a strike. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. This one the other way. And there's a hit. So 1 on now with 1 away. Smooth stroke the opposite way, just like we've been talking about, and it paid off with a base hit. That's a skill that can boost you up the ladder as a minor leaguer for sure. Here's the catcher, Brian Lavastida. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Jaworski stands at first with 1 away. A swing and a miss. That curveball had no business getting a strike. The hitter was ready to crush it, but it never quite got to where it should have. Pitcher knows he dodged a bullet there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Jesus Bastidas, the next to hit, led off the game with a strikeout.
Jesus Bastidas.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. 0-1 now. Late swing fouled it off. This one popped up. Makes the catch, and that's that. 1 runner left aboard. They still trail 1-0. Top of the fourth inning with the missions at the dish. This outing has gone well for him so far, and part of that is because he's thrown better than 70% of his first pitches for strikes. That certainly helps. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Really loud contact there, and it goes back to what I'd been saying about thinking up the middle. Right off the bat, that one had a good chance of becoming a hit. Nice AB. So up next, Kai Murphy cracked a double the first time at bat. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. Runner at first, nobody out. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Wallops this one out towards right center. And a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Scores on that one. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. And now at the plate, Cole Roederer. Nobody out, runner at second base. Big opportunity for the offense. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. That's 3 hits in a row. They're really cooking now. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then he stepped through it and ripped it the opposite way. Next to hit for the missions, Gendry Rojas. 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1. Couple of ways the pitcher can succeed here. He can either get the strikeout or induce a double play. Swing, and that ball's smashed on a line. Gets there. Got it. Runner tagging, heading for home. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 3-0.
Number 3.
Ripken Reyes digs in now. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Strike, woo!
And before the 0-1 pitch, time is called. The 0-1. Takes a strike. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. Line drive to center. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, number 94.
Man on at first. Now it's the shortstop, Leodalis DeVries. 0 for 1. DeVries stands at 6 foot even. only 18 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. It's pretty deep. And that's that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. The Mission's out in front, 3-0. More than 80% of his first pitches are strikes so far. That's a good sign for this outing. Swing and a miss, curveball in the dirt. I think he was a touch late to recognize the curve out of the hand. He'll have to refocus with 2 strikes. Next pitch is outside. Great job to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big looping curves are very tempting. Just missing there. Ball 2.
2-2.
Wow, he's showing outstanding discipline with 2 strikes. Look
Okay.
out, almost got the batter upstairs. I'd expect him to try and put a fastball in the zone to avoid the leadoff walk. The hitter might be able to exploit that. Swing and a miss, got the strikeout. One gone leading off the fourth.
Now
Digging
batting,
in, Luis
number
Encarnacion.
4.
Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball.
Ball 2.
This is a more patient at bat than we've seen from the rest of this lineup. He's done well to get ahead 2-0. One out and the base is empty. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two and two, here's the pitch. Got the batter swinging. 2 outs already in the home fourth. Cam Smith getting ready to hit.
batting,
Grounded out the first time.
Number 90.
Ball.
With his teammates driving in a
1-0.
pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. 2 outs, base is empty. One ball, one strike. That one fouled off. One-two offering. Fly ball, right field. Murphy on the move. Reaching for it and brings it in. Offense held in check here. We've played 4 full. The Missions lead it 3-0. We're back here at the
Leading
ballpark.
off,
Here's the left fielder,
number
Albert Fabian.
30.
This pitch popped up. And there's one down.
Now batting, number 90.
So digging in, Ethan Salas, 1 for 2. This one is in there. Strike 1. This lineup's doing the pitcher a favor swinging so early in there at bats. Might want to be a bit more patient, drive up that pitch count. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fly to left. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, number 14.
Base is empty with 2 out. Joshua Mears now at the plate. Just missed. Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Len Otto appears to be getting loose. Wyman getting loose as well. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. Fouled off. He was late. One ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. That's a slider for a strike. Now the 1-2 pitch. And misses inside. With the 2-seamer in there, that sets up the pitcher to throw him the slider away. That's a lot of territory he's got to cover at the plate. And goes down on strikes. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Missions out front, 3-0. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Hooks batting.
Strike! Woo!
2. High fastball with an outstanding spin rate. That's really tough to hit. Now a very peculiar decision. They intentionally walk the leadoff hitter.
Now batting.
Next up for the Hooks,
Number
Austin
12.
Deming. Runner at first with nobody out. Outfielders will want to get the ball in quickly if it gets past the infield. Keep them from going first to third. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. That fastball drilled the hitter.
Hit by pitch. First base.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Zach Cole. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here.
Whoa.
Fouled off left side. He didn't start his windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball. Popped up, and they'll invoke the infield fly rule.
Now batting. Number 1.
Chase Jaworski, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Late swing, foul to the left. Fly ball out to left field. Fabian. Out number 2. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break.
Now batting. Catcher. Brian Lavastida.
2 outs and runners at first and second. Brian Lavastida digs in now. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Down 0-2, swings through it. What a filthy splitter he has. That thing dropped like it was filled with iron and there was a magnet in front of home plate. Now here's the 0-2. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. In there, picks up the K. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. 2 runners left aboard. They're trailing here 3-0.
Now Pitching.
We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Blake Wyman. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. Digging in for the missions, Marcos Castañón. That one off the mark, and that's ball one.
Ball two.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. You can tell how much confidence he has in that slider, throwing it for a strike on 2-0. 2-1 pitch upcoming, and that's a strike. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Struck out looking. Leadoff batter retired in the sixth. Now it's the right fielder, Kai Murphy.
Number 4.
Movement in the bullpen. Len Otto getting ready to go. One and 0, and the pitch. Got away with that slider up, but he should avoid doing that again. Might have released a little too early and had it back up on him. Way out front for strike two.
1 and 2.
Struck the batter out without a swing. 2 outs opening up the top of the sixth inning.
Now batting.
Base is empty with 2 out. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Cole Roederer. Late on that fastball. Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. And the slider catches the zone. Swings and misses, goes down on strikes. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Impeccable command in that inning. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. Electric stuff out there on the mound. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, Jesus Bastidas. In the air to left center. It falls in, and that's a knock. Runner on base to start the inning.
Now
Just the second hit
batting.
he's allowed tonight,
Number
and I don't think that
29.
one is going to break up his rhythm too much. Gotta say, he's been terrific with his command in this one. Luis Baez getting ready to hit. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. The 1-0 pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
One pitch now. And that's just foul. He didn't start his windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball. Bastidas takes his lead at first, nobody out. And that's outside. He'll probably get a decent pitch to hit in this spot. They know the 3-hole hitter is on deck. And now the full count offering. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, number 4.
And now, Luis Encarnacion. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. Big opportunity to do damage, but the hitter can't get over aggressive, or it could backfire big time. The hooks with the tying run at the dish.
1 ball,
and
1
it's
strike.
even up. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move. Henry Baez will depart. Only 2 hits allowed, so that's a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new pitcher.
Now pitching.
So they turn to the lefty in this
Austin
spot.
Davis.
Austin Davis has some nasty breaking stuff. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Foul ball there. And the 1-2. And now it's even up. Way high. Cam Smith in the on-deck circle. Swing lifted to left field. And there's one away. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side.
Batting.
1 out and
Number
2 on.
90.
Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, Cam Smith. Oh my, right to the backstop. Both runners moving up with 2 now in scoring position, and that erases the chance at the double play. Big opportunity now for the offense after the pitcher bounced that one in the dirt. The wild pitch gives you runners at second and third, so you have to make the most of this chance. Second and third here, 1 away. And there's a ball. Swing and a rocket. It's back there. Out of here into the visiting bullpen. Made them pay for that one. A 3-run home run. And they tie it up. It's 3-3. We're all tied up, and the momentum has definitely shifted. Great job of hitting it where it's pitched. On a fastball on the outer half like that one, you need to keep the weight back and focus on good contact. That time, it paid off with a homer. Nobody on with 1 out. Digging in for the hooks, number 71. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Liner to left. Gets down, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Now batting, number 12.
Next up, the designated hitter, Austin Deming. The hooks with the go-ahead run at first. Swings through that one for strike 2. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Runner on the move. And a high fly out to center. DeVries on the way over. Snags it for the 2nd out. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. And now the center fielder, Zach Cole. He swings and fouls one off. to right. And that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We're tied now at 3 apiece.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound, Miguel Uyola. Gendry Rojas now at the plate. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Nice eye right there. And fires in a heater at 95.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got the strikeout looking. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, number 3.
Here's the second baseman, Ripken Reyes.
Ball 1.
1 out and the base is empty.
Up.
That's in there. 1-2. Great job out of the pen spotting pitches down and away like that. Even if the batter gets the head of the bat there, it's hard for him to do much damage. Next pitch misses away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Set down on strikes. 2 away now to start the 7th.
Now batting, number
Coming up to the
94.
dish for San Antonio, Leodalis DeVries.
Hey! 0-1.
All tied up here in the top half of the 7th. In for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Now this is lifted to center. That one down for a hit.
Now batting, number 30.
To the top of the order we go. Albert Fabian, the next to hit. 1 for 3. Grounder left side. Oh, gloves it. And very nicely done for the out. 1 runner left on base. Still tied 3-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Chase Jaworski. Drops it down the third baseline, and it goes just foul. The 0-1.
No, that's a ball. Ball.
That's not going to entice a disciplined hitter to swing. Got to bring that slider closer to the plate. The 2-1 pitch. That one fouled off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter set down to open the seventh. Next up for the Hooks, Brian Lavastida, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Lavastida.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. That's a K. Back-to-back Ks.
Now batting.
Jesus
Second
Bastidas
baseman,
will hit next.
Jesus Bastidas.
In there, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Grounder up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Beautiful example right there of an up-the-middle approach paying off. If you're in the minors and you show that kind of swing consistently, you'll probably move up the ladder soon enough. Next to hit, Luis Baez. And the slider just misses. Two away, the possible go-ahead run at first. And the 1-1. A little out front there, swings through it. Nice job to work both sides of the plate. He's got this hitter inside conscious now. Got it. That is out number 3. One runner left stranded, so no change in the score line. It's 3-3.
pitching.
Welcome back, and a new
Number
arm on the mound to start
64.
the eighth, Logan Van Way. And here's the catcher,
Leading off,
Ethan
catcher,
Salas.
number 90.
Swinging a high fly ball out to left. Makes the grab, one down. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high
Now
leverage
batting,
spot.
number
Now he
14.
can attack with even more confidence. Here's the center fielder, Joshua Mears.
That's a ball.
Activity in the bullpen, AJ Bluebaugh up and loosening in the pen. Otto also throwing. One 0 pitch. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. I know I was
Now
preaching an
batting,
up-the-middle
number
approach,
6.
but that ball was hit right on the screws, and that leads to a lot of base knocks, no matter which direction you send it. Next to hit for the Missions, Marcos Castañón. That
Nope,
one
that's
misses, and that is ball one. One away, tie game, potential go-ahead run at first. Liner snagged at first. Race to the bag, but safe. Good job to avoid the double play.
Now
And now
batting,
they're
number
one
4.
out from escaping this jam after that terrific defensive play. He not only catches the liner, but he holds the runner at first. And the next batter, Kai Murphy. First pitch, and it just misses. Two away, the possible go-ahead run at first.
Huh. Nope, ball two.
And that's off the inside edge. And now 3 balls, 1 strike. No room to walk this hitter, so I'd expect something fairly hittable. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're in the top of the 8th. Outside corner, there's a strike. The runner will be going here on 3 and 2, but the hitter has to stay focused on the pitch and not get distracted. Payoff pitch
Take your base.
off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And I'm a bit surprised he
Now
went to the
batting,
off-speed
the
there. If it's a
designated hitter,
fastball, less of a
Cole
chance of
Roeder.
walking him. First and second, 2 outs. And now it's going to be Cole Roederer. Fastball for a strike. It's all well and good to be patient and drive up the pitch count, but when you get a first pitch fastball like that, in this big a spot, gotta unload. Just
Whoa.
missed. The Missions, with the go-ahead run standing at second. Just
Nope,
off the
that's
inside
outside.
edge. This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. 2 and 1 now.
Strike. Whew.
And timeout called at the plate, trying to take a breath, slow things down here in a critical situation. Here's the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball down the line and left. And that is a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Battling here, fouls it away. Mears over at second. Murphy on at first with 2 away. Here's a grounder right side. And there's a hit. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with
Now
2
batting,
away.
number 37.
And that sensational plate discipline pays off right here. Got deep into the count, but he didn't panic, and he came through in the clutch. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Gendry Rojas getting ready to hit. Outfield pretty shallow here. That one's outside, and that's ball 1. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Behind 2-0 now, and with the bases loaded, he has no margin for error. Time to challenge this batter. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Ripped to third and caught as they escape the bases loaded jam. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3. We're back here at the ballpark, and here's the first baseman, Luis Encarnacion. Fouled off down the right side. On 0-1, the delivery. Late with the swing there. He must have been sitting on something off speed. He didn't start his windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball. 1-2 now. That's down and in. That's such a hard pitch to lay off of at the plate. Nice job to spit on that tempting slider down and in. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th.
Now batting.
Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, Cam Smith. Already a homer for him in this one. Lifted in the air, right field. And quickly, 2 away.
Now batting, number 71.
Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, number 71. Switch hitter, batting righty against the lefty on the mound. And the slider just misses. Drive along the left field line. Fair ball. Around first, hustling for 2. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 gone. That's a really clean swing he put on that ball. Met it out front and pulled it into the outfield for a line drive base hit. And a big-time shot now to grab the lead this late in the game. So up next, Austin Deming. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two away, the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here in the bottom half of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. On the ground to first, Castagnon will do it alone, and we stay tied, inning over. So 1 hit is all they get. 9th inning coming up, all tied up at 3.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, A.J. Blueball.
Blue ball.
Digging in for the missions, Ripken Reyes. Fastball in for a strike.
Ball.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this one. The error puts
Now
the leadoff
batting,
hitter
number
on, and this
94.
offense has to take advantage of the gap. Good teams seize the moment when the other side slips up. Go-ahead run on base. Stepping in, the switch-hitting shortstop, Leodalis DeVries. That
Strike
catches
one.
the zone for a strike. Sharp grounder, and it gets through for a base hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. Everything came together on that
number 30.
swing. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. This next at that looms very large. Now the left fielder, Albert Fabian. Upstairs. First and second here with nobody out. Now 1-1. On the ground to second, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Throw to first, but not in time. On that play, he couldn't set his feet, and that can make things tough. Still, he made an accurate throw for the out at second. 1 out and 2 on. Ethan Salas now at the plate. Outfielders playing pretty shallow. The corners are in, trying to cut down the runner at third. First offering misses the mark. And another ball. With that elevated fastball, he's looking to induce a pop-up or jam the hitter. Nice job to lay off it in a run-scoring spot. Right through there for a strike.
2-1.
Next pitch in for a strike. That one just misses. Wasn't a strike, but the changeup away is well located here. He's gunning for that double play. Nice job by the hitter to take it. Payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Now batting, number 14.
Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Joshua Mears. And fires in a heater at 95. That's a great approach with the bases loaded. He did well to get a strike and get ahead in the count. Pitch misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Missions with the go-ahead run at third. In for a strike. And the count 1-2. Called out on strikes. Huge K there. That's an opportunity missed right there. With the infield bat, a ground ball probably brings in a run and gives them the lead. Now they need a base hit instead if they want to move ahead. At the plate, Marcos Castañón. Check swing, went around. And the slider right there. Just missed. That one finds the zone.
1-2.
Up and in. Sit down looking for the backwards K. And that ends the inning. Very fired up after that and completely understandable. Great job to make some key pitches and get out of a tough inning. Bottom of the ninth. Digging in for the hooks, Zach Cole.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now, Kevin
Number
Cox.
34.
Right side, Castagnon. Takes it to the bag at first. And the leadoff batter set down here in the ninth.
Batting. Number 1.
So digging in, Chase Jaworski.
No ball. 1 strike.
In the air to center. And a couple of quick outs. Off to a very efficient start. 4 pitches,
Now
2
batting.
outs.
Catcher. Brian.
And now, Brian Lavastida. He's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts so far. And a strike. Trying to send this one into extra frames. Pop foul out of play off to the right. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And here's the 0-2. Fights it off, we'll see another. Swing, high fly down the right field line. And no one can get to it, a foul ball. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a base hit. And now the potential winning run is on base. Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Smooth swing on that pitch. He connected out front and rattled it into the outfield. That's the kind of swing you want to replicate. Next up for the Hooks, Jesus Bastidas.
0-1.
And the 0-1 now. In the air to left. Pretty deep. Makes the catch. 1 left on base. Score stays tied at 3. We're back here at the ballpark, and now the right fielder, Kai Murphy. And there's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. It's ball 1. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Got the strikeout looking. Here in the 10th, the leadoff hitter is out.
Now batting.
Next is the designated hitter, Cole Roederer. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The Missions, with the go-ahead run standing at second. This one in the air, center field, Cole under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Moves up to third, now 2 away.
Now batting, number 37.
Now the third baseman, Gendry Rojas. On the ground, picks it up. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of the 10th, all tied up at 3. Moving on to the bottom of the 10th. Now at the dish,
Right
Luis
fielder,
Baez.
number 29.
Fly ball to left, down the line. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 1 away. Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, Luis Encarnacion. 0 for 4 with 2
batting.
flyouts and 2
Number
strikeouts.
4.
This pitch misses. Ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. The winning run on second base. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strike.
This one is labeled. Back there. It bangs off the wall. Runner around third. Throw is offline, and this ball game is over. They take the win in extra innings. I'm sure he was feeling the pressure in this moment, but he showed a cool head, made good contact, and brought home the winning run. That's fantastic work. For 3, our final score, a 1-run extra inning win. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.